Hey everybody, so I'm back to talk about Basketball Wives season 7 episode 6 that appeared last night. This is going to be brief. You guys know, don't go over 10 minutes. Even though I want this to be so much longer. So I'm just going to cut straight to the chase as I usually do. Uh, and one of these days you guys are going to see my face. It's just I look crazy right now. And once I figure out how to get good lighting and all of that, we'll be straight. But in the meantime, bear with me. But you can go to my Instagram at only_I_can. That's where you'll find me. So back to Basketball Wives. In a nutshell, okay, as far as Cece, Jen, Evelyn, Kristen goes, Cece, I do want you to get a backbone. You do have to stand up to these girls. You got to keep in mind, though, Jen is a scary ass person. Jen is extremely scary, and she only has a backbone whenever Evelyn is present. And now I feel like because you have shown to be not a combative person, Cece, or confrontational, now she doesn't even need Evelyn, or at least she feels that she doesn't need Evelyn to come at you. You got to stop that. I was definitely with Kristen in Malaysia when they said that. Even though I don't like Kristen, I think that Kristen is very much a girl that, if this was middle school, would be trying to fit in with, the quote unquote popular crowd, which is, you know, Evelyn and Jen, even at the expense of who's supposed to be her family, i.e., Cece. Um, so, with that said, but still she was right in regards to you needing to stand up for yourself and go back there and say it. And the thing is though, I get that not everyone is like that. However, Cece, when you first was hearing things, you were inside, as we recall, you were working out saying, oh, like I'm not the one to mess with, like I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. And then we see you in action and you really not about what you were speaking. In other words, meaning you really weren't about quote unquote that life. And that's okay, but don't speak like you ever were. And now you get hit with a moment that definitely I feel like the world would understand you confronting it head on, and you leave every time in tears. You gotta stop that, especially not with Jen. You don't ever let somebody like Jen back you in the corner. That's not okay. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get to the meat and the potatoes. Tami, you are extremely messy. You are very, very, very messy. You are envious of Evelyn. This episode definitely shows that. Tami, last season, when Evelyn was trying to get on the, oh, I've done the Iyanla, I don't want drama, this and that, you kept making it your effort, even before the season, even the season before that, you kept going out of your way to let people know, oh, she still is that same Evelyn. She still is. And you weren't doing it because, oh, you don't want her to fool us. You were doing it for yourself because you're not the only one who want to look like the 40-plus-year-old woman coming after people, at your old age. So you're like, hey, she's the same one. Because, both of you guys had that, quote unquote bully reputation. And now that she's backing off and saying, no, I don't want that reputation anymore, even though this season she has shown us that she still has that reputation. You were making it your effort to show people that she still was. That wasn't your place. And that shows that you were extremely bothered. Now we fast forward to this season. I do not believe in the my enemy's enemy is my friend at all. People that link up in regards to, oh, this is my enemy, you don't like that person too, let's be buddy so we can talk about that person all day. People that do that are extremely weak, i.e. once again Jen, and now I'm going to throw you, Tami, inside that. And the problem with that is that also once y'all no longer have that middle person to speak about, then there's no friendship between you two. And now y'all turn on each other. That's what always tends to happen. When y'all would link up, it was always about Evelyn. Now, for Jen is now cool with Evelyn. So now you can't link up and have that moment with her anymore. At least not that moment with her, and she doesn't go back and say something. You know? So because of that, now you're mad with Jen. But had you not befriended her on the concept of that my enemy's enemy is my friend, you wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. And the same goes for you, Jen. If you knew good and well that you weren't able to stick your chest out when you said whatever you said about Evelyn, or at least did not clear up whatever that was said about Evelyn, then you shouldn't have even entertained it to begin with. And now, Tami, you sacrificed Shawnee in the midst of that, which was very wrong of you. Do I think that Evelyn slept with Shaq? We find out on Twitter that, by the way, guys, it was Shaquille O'Neal. But do I think that Evelyn slept with Shaq? Absolutely not. I felt like her reaction or her responses were very heartfelt. Do I think that Jen started that rumor? I don't even think that Jen started it, but I don't think that she cleared it up either. I do think that Tami may have mentioned it to her. They probably got a kiki and a giggle. Jennifer definitely didn't clear it up because she was furious with Evelyn. So even though she knows that, hell no, like Shaq ain't even Evelyn's type. You like, hell no. You get what I'm saying? She's never told me that in the 20 years of our friendship. Even through that, you never cleared it up though, because you didn't mind whatever rumors were lingering because you yourself were upset with Evelyn. And I just need you to go ahead and own that and say that, because let's be clear, Evelyn has done a lot towards you. I don't want you guys to excuse the fact that Evelyn's not innocent. Evelyn, if you recall Basketball Wives Miami, where you spilled all of Jen's marital affairs on national TV, and not just that, you even went even lower to spill the fact that Jen caught an STD from a man on national TV. So you revealed her health status on national TV. So, Jen, if you wanted to just get ballsy with it and say, Evelyn, yeah, okay, you know what, that was, you know, like, I didn't clear it up like Tami said it or whatnot, or she at least asked me about it. I did not clear it up for X, Y, and Z reasons. Yes, it would be wrong of you because, you know, two wrongs don't make a right, but at least the public would understand that, because she definitely went. I still remember her going that low below the belt where I was just like, geesh, I don't see how you could ever be back cool with her, but whatever. Tami, you were messy. You simply put that out there simply because you were mad at the relationship of Jen and Evelyn, and you wanted to separate that while also reminding people of the bad light that Evelyn used to be in. That is pure envy. You did that at Shawnee's expense. You yourself don't believe that Evelyn slept with Shawnee, but you don't care whether it's true or not because of your disdain for this girl. And that is pathetic of you, because someone that is happy as you're claiming to be doesn't even have time to do that. You will always have a vendetta for that girl. Evelyn has realized that, which is why she had nothing nice to say, because she knows you will always have a vendetta for her. And you clearly showed that. And in the midst of that, you showed just how messy you are and how much you can't be trusted, because that should have been mentioned to Shawnee if you really was Shawnee's friend a year ago. I get that this is for TV or whatever the case may be. Maybe you guys aren't friends outside of the show, but if that's what you guys are portraying, you should have shared that a year ago, and definitely off camera. You did that in a way of embarrassing all three. You're mad that Shawnee laughs more with Evelyn than she does with you. You're mad that Jen is back cool with Evelyn, and you're just mad at Evelyn. So it was very disgusting on all ends of what you showed last night. And, you know, hopefully somebody is honest enough to tell you. Yes, I saw that Royce said that, oh, I got the text messages too. Let's clear that up. Royce never said that it came from Jen, though. Royce still has a relationship with Tami, not with Jen. So that's Tami who went to spread whatever it was that Jen went and spoke with between her and Tami. Okay, so again, Royce, you speaking up only proves that Tami is bothered that you're spreading all of this. So whatever, that's my review, guys. I will see you guys next week. Can't wait for it. We'll see what goes on there. All right, bye.